Alright, so you join me in my watchtower this time, otherwise known as my bedroom, the main hub of all my creative work, energy and passion, and the place that I've spent the majority of the last 6 weeks surprisingly. I've only spent 3 weeks actually at Wentworth Woodhouse due to a creative trip, and then 2 weeks of having that dreaded COVID. So since the last video, it's been a bit of a roller coaster for me, especially been a tough time for me kind of mentally, where the balance of my work as a trainee creative producer, a creative producer now, and my uni degree hasn't really been in my favour, causing a lot of stress and creative burnout, something that a lot of creative people tend to experience. The activities that I have been able to be a part of though have been some of the most creative, fun and sometimes toughest experiences I've had for a long while. Writing a song about a pretty heavy topic with the brilliant Joe Nelson and the team of 10, which at some points got tough for not only myself, but I think for everybody else, will always be a moment that I'm proud of. Not just because we created an amazing song together that has such a deep meaning and is relatable to a lot of people, myself included, but also for how the team came together more and checked on each other when the topic began to get pretty tough. Special shout out to Maya for being such a star and checking in with me after the session. She probably doesn't understand how much that actually meant to me. Then after a fun drama workshop where we all threw ourselves onto the other side of the camera into acting out various scenes and scenarios, notably reading the script to Shrek as Yoda and Bo Peep with Maya, I had a bit of a proud brother moment watching Rye direct the music studio show for the song that we wrote the previous week. Seeing him taking the lead and creating a studio show around a topic that has a lot of meaning to both of us, but also creating a visually amazing live performance with Joe, it just made me so happy and proud to see him like that. But then the brothers Widdowson were off. We still mirrored the activity going on at Wentworth, directing actors on camera, but for our uni degree we had a trip to Scarborough, where a group of filmmakers, photographers, actors and makeup artists spent 3 days at a hostel making a film. Though we all took on various roles, the majority of my time there was spent doing what I love, directing the actors and working the camera. It was fun working with the actors and I got to open and close the film in the director role, and wrapping the film was a proud moment for me. I did miss Wentworth Woodhouse though, and the team, so I couldn't wait to get back to it. That's when disaster struck. After that trip, I came down with COVID and was locked down in my watchtower for 2 weeks, missing out on 2 weeks of being at Wentworth, which led to a lot of sadness, stress and creative burnout for me personally, and is probably the reason that my balance has been off for the past couple of weeks. Being away for so long felt like I was missing out on being in the place that I love with amazing people and creating amazing things. That's why I'm glad to be back in business. Still a little burnt out, which has been showing, but I'm back at the house with my other fellow creative producers, working on the ideation for our big film and event project. Watching everyone pitching their ideas and filling into the roles, myself being on the writing team, is giving me so much joy and constantly reminding me why it is that I love being creative. Even if I am stressed, burnt out and busy finishing my degree at the minute, leading me to take a bit of a back seat on the project till I'm done uni in a few weeks, it's the passion and the support from the other creative producers in Sonder Productions that's keeping me going and grounded to Wentworth Woodhouse, and I'm excited to see what we all come up with in the next few months, especially when it becomes my main creative focus and I can push all my passion into the project. I think we're going to create some amazing things together for ourselves, Wentworth Woodhouse, and the people of Rotherham to be proud of. So it's been a tough ride over the past few weeks, but as I'm slowly coming out of that slump and feeling myself again, I'm a little nervous what the future holds. I'm standing on a bit of a cliff edge of endless possibilities, but I'm excited to see what I can push myself to creatively again. And I can't wait to work on the film and event project at Wentworth, and whatever other experiences the future holds for me. So see you next time. I'm off to enjoy this sunshine and get my roller skates out. See you in a bit. It's not even a real clapperboard. Oh. My roller skates are real though.